Hannibal Rising by Thomas Harris. A traumatic childhood in Lithuania. The story begins with young Hannibal Lecter living an idyllic life at Lecter Castle in Lithuania with his parents and beloved younger sister, Misha. Their lives are shattered by World War II. After the death of their parents, Hannibal and Misha are left in the care of former cooks who are hiding in the family's hunting lodge. The descent into brutality. A group of desperate Nazi deserters, led by the brutal Vladi Skrudas, storm the lodge. They take Hannibal and Misha captive. During a starving, frozen winter, the men commit an unspeakable atrocity. They slaughter and cannibalize Misha. A young Hannibal is forced to witness this horror, an event that fractures his mind and seeds his future pathology. Escape and the Soviet orphanage. Hannibal escapes the lodge and is eventually found wandering and traumatized. He is placed in a harsh Soviet orphanage that was once his family's home, Lecter Castle. The constant humiliation and brutal conditions there forge his resilience and cold hatred, solidifying the damage done by his sister's death. The journey to France. As a young man, Hannibal escapes the orphanage and makes a perilous journey to France, to the home of his uncle's widow, Lady Murasaki Shikibu. A beautiful and cultured Japanese woman, she provides him with a sanctuary and introduces him to art, music, and the ways of a refined society. Awakening rage. A local butcher publicly insults Lady Murasaki. This act of disrespect triggers Hannibal's suppressed rage. He meticulously hunts the butcher, confronts him, and exacts a violent and poetic revenge, showcasing the first calculated, murderous act of the man he will become. The quest for identity and revenge. Hannibal discovers a hidden cache of his family's belongings, including pages from his late father's journal that list the names of the men at the lodge. This discovery transforms his aimless anger into a focused, singular mission, to find and kill every one of the men responsible for Misha's death. The hunt begins. Hannibal begins his systematic hunt across post-war Europe. He tracks down the first of the war criminals, now living under new identities. Using his intellect and ruthlessness, he dispatches them with methods that are both cruel and symbolic, often involving elements of cannibalism. Inspector Popel's pursuit. A French inspector, Pascal Popel, who is also a war crimes investigator, recognizes a pattern in the killings. He suspects the young Hannibal Lecter is the culprit and begins to pursue him, attempting to stop the murder spree while understanding the monstrous provocation that started it. Confronting the leader. Hannibal's hunt culminates in a confrontation with the ringleader, Vladi Skrudas, who is now a wealthy and vile criminal dealing in pornography and prostitution. Their final encounter is a violent and brutal affair, with Hannibal finally achieving his long-sought vengeance for Misha. The birth of the monster. With his revenge complete, the transformation is finished. The trauma is now fully integrated into his identity. The final scenes show Hannibal, having embraced his nature, visiting Lady Murasaki one last time before fully stepping into the persona of the sophisticated monster, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, and departing for America. Hannibal Rising explores the making of a monster through tragedy and trauma, arguing that Hannibal Lecter was forged in the crucible of wartime brutality and profound loss. While offering a compelling and tragic backstory, the novel diminishes the character's terrifying mystique by explaining his evil through a conventional revenge narrative. In rationalizing the monster, it sacrifices the enigmatic dread that defined his earlier appearances.